Defensively, they've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellows up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been
Todd's in the zone now, boys.
Create those holes. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, y'all can hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3.
And it's complete.
Reynolds got 2 TDs today. He probably enjoys being the starting slot receiver now.
Touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half.
Man, we are just hammering them.
Mike, here we go, here we go. Like 20! Hey, here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
What a collision.
Lined up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now throwing on third down there.
Man, David Long has been rock solid out there. I tell you, he has been rock solid.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, but because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're blitzing.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run.
Oh, my God. I'm really glad Richard Sherman
Show
didn't
that
get
you're supposed to get the football.
And now a throw on first.
He could have
down
dove
there,
and gotten
but it's
it if he
incomplete.
wanted to.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one complete on the slant route.
Possession.
4 yards there and
That possession catch is OP.
Talk about a big first half.
Make sure you don't take a big hit after you catch it.
Adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
This is caught.
Just like that.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th, and this is caught.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it.
Reynolds got 3 TDs.
Josh Reynolds on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams have got it on cruise control.
Might have to mess around and get him 4.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 20 line.
35-0. I should see the game, huh? Let's just sim the rest of the game. Don't matter.
Well, Charles,
don't matter.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that
We
number
call
of
those
points,
boost
continually
games.
feeling like they're
Boost up the
moving
stats of
ball
everybody
and
on your
things are
team.
working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. Our O-line is definitely improving. I'm enjoying that. Plus 100 for all receivers. Nice. Did we uncover our players' thing? He's a superstar? What? Dude is a superstar. Oh, great. We got a superstar in the... I love it. Who got the weekly award? Jared Goff, 6 TDs. Nice. Damn, that guard we picked is a superstar. And he's only, what, 21 years old? No, he's 22. So he has to get an 80 overall before he gets the superstar ability, though. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. How close is John Johnson to getting to 90? We got to get him to 90 so he can get a superstar ability. Or so he can get an ability. Okay. Okay, we're playing the Cardinals. I'm probably going to sim this game because they're 1-4 and they're not very good. Just going to sim it, going to the bye. If we lose, we lose. I'm not that worried about it. Some games you just don't really have to play. You don't have to play every single game. We won. So he's getting... That guard is getting... 400 XP. It's rest and relaxation. +2 injury for our entire team, +1 morale. Nice. John Franklin Myers. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. Resign him for the cheap. Let Eric Weddle go. Gonna let Clay Matthews go. Definitely gonna sign Buckham. He's almost leveling up too. That can't be right. He's got first round talent, that kid. Okay, Robert Woods. We got a lot of people leveling up. This kid is leveling up quick. All right. Brian Allen starting to show some life here. And we are not going to level up Gurley or Donald, of course. Let's do some more scouting. Okay, Green Bay is 2-5. Why in God's name are they 2-5? Do they have Rodgers? They have Rodgers. They're only 76 overall. And we've gone from 79 to an 81. Our overall, when we played the 49ers, was 79.
Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the Rams would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here.
I've really been getting into a rhythm lately.
Out, so they'll be looking,
I've adjusted to this game pretty well.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every
I don't know if they have any
phase.
superstar
Offense,
players on defense.
Good defense and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Cold and rainy at Lambeau Field. And darn it, I forgot to turn down face mask penalties again. Oh, they got Devontae Adams. Ooh, doggy.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Rodgers now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a third down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. He's got his man.
What a throw.
Scantling. And he'll
Wow.
go out near midfield at the 49. His first catch, good for 16.
Hell of
and
a play, young
first.
man.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. The 20.
Go, baby.
And he
Go,
will
young man.
score. Touchdown, LA. And remember, this is the number
That
one
ball hit,
defense
like,
in
the side of
National
somebody.
Football League. There's a good example of
Hit him right in the
block.
shoulder
Shows that they
pad.
set an aggressive tone,
Scooped
not just stopping
and
the
scored.
run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Nice. Rodgers can't be too happy about that one.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. After the interception, here's Goff. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends
we're getting off to a
their
good
lead
start.
by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Green Bay
That guy's
offense
thick.
now about ready to take possession here. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Sure.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham.
Shut down. Shut down, baby. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Aaron Rodgers is
Quite
glitched.
a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
You're going to have
now
3rd
you
and
go
long,
over the
boys.
top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short because when it's
I'm just
going to
fair catch it. I'm not going to take a chance and fumble.
Pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. The drive starts with a completion, left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. A shotgun snap for Goff.
No.
It's incomplete.
And 3rd down is
all right, I'm going to go for it.
Any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
I was worried there for a minute.
Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They can